Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Kuro Country. When we last left off, we did a lot of stuff since last time. We were able to do almost all the secrets, upgrade our health kit, and got like almost everything done. We did get that bottle of acid now, which we should be able to use on the theater puzzle. We also have that spot on the games and arcade opened up there, and the door that's there is now accessible since the like the gas or whatever is gone. And I've noticed something through the power of editing and watching footage from while editing to make sure things are all right, is that the storeroom solution is actually accessible to us and we just didn't notice it. And by that I mean we have to go to the submarine. Our ammo situation is pretty good, minus the shotgun ammo. So we probably should be using our handgun a little bit more. I don't like the radiation noises, like, you know, the geyser gauge noises. Pretty unsettling down there. You're still here, Julie. I'm not sure what you're gonna be helping me with later, but you know, we'll figure that out, I guess, maybe later. So anyways, let's just quickly go back down to Nemo's adventure. And if you notice, there's an octopus right there. It's a little hard to see him, but if we shoot it, we should get some information that we need. The Great Pacific Octopus weighs exactly 1,825 ounces. Our brave marine biologist weighed him only this morning. Great Pacific octopi have an arm span of up to 15 feet. Watch out. And they typically live around 4 years in the wild. Not very long, eh? And that's our solution, is 1825, because in the storeroom there was the weighted scale, and above it was the octopus. So it wants the weight of the octopus, which is 1825. And that's the solution to our puzzle. You probably wouldn't think to, you know, do that, but, you know, I guess if you check the TVs every time you shot something, then you would get a code, I suppose. Alright. 1825. And there's our magnum ammo. Wow. We also turned off the stupid Steam notification thing just for today's. And we did get an achievement for that, which is the Secret Hunter, finding all 15 secrets. Wow. With that, we found every single available secret. Now then, all that's left to do is go to the theater. And be on the lookout for any unsavory individuals. And any poison traps. There should be only the one enemy around here, unless more spawned. Like that ugly abomination there. Alright, let's just skedaddle. And there's already an enemy there. How are you just able to do that? Okay, he's bleeding out. I also heard something else. Enemy right there. There we go. Out of here. And there's a health kit there we don't need. Alright, It's the fairy. Help you. Thank you for helping me before. I've never had found that bronze key without you. Alright. Nice push. Alright. This thing is made of wood, I think, so we should be able to... Hold up. Shoot it, I guess? We'll try shooting it in a second. First things first. Let's put the acid in here. Alright. Now it's full of acid. The acid had no effect on the fairy's wooden head. Maybe there's something else I need to do first. Alright. Just gotta... There we go. It's a block of resin. There's something trapped inside. I can't move it. I'll have to try something else. Alright. Let me just clicker clack, just in case if I need to do some detective work. Alright, that should take care of that. It's the fairy. That should be enough. It's the gold key. I should be able to get it out. Let's take that gold key. It's still stuck. Pull harder. It's the gold key. It's done. I don't feel good about it. There it is, finally. An important looking key. It was trapped in resin inside the fairy's head. Hooray! We have a gold key now. So now that means we should be able to open up the door down there and Crow's office once we get rid of the electricity, of course. So that means we're gonna have to go next, I suppose, is to that Games and Arcade. Below the Games and Arcade. And we're gonna have to go underground again and take care of this side of the underground, the east side. Alright. Anyways, let's get out of this creepy ass theater. Alright. I'm out of here. No unsavory individuals? Let's keep it that way. So far, so good. Nothing here. Alright. Control room. Staff only. It's a door. It's locked. There's a golden keyhole. Let's open the door. It's unlocked. Hooray. Actually though, folks, I'll be right back.
11 minutes later.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that pause there. Unfortunately, the call of nature was strong, as in I needed to use the restroom. Is this a boat tour? Oh, where's the phone? Oh, there's the phone. It's ringing. Hello? You know, I never had a plan for all of the gold. In fact, it quickly became a problem. We couldn't sell it, basically, not without arousing a lot of unwanted attention. We had too much of it, too quickly, and the shape of those cylinders. Well, it's not the normal process, is it? But then I had an idea. What if it was the normal process? Or what if we pretended it was? So Marvin and I devised a plan. We just needed a site. A disused gold mine. Mara found one in South America, in Brazil. And you know what? It worked. For a while, at least. He hung up. Alright. It's a pizza box. Old slices of pizza are still inside. I'm not hungry enough to do it. I wonder what's in there. Maybe some ammo? Looks like just a pizza slice in there. There is something in there. Who knows? It's a hat. I wonder if sea captains really wear these hats. Or have I been lied to by cartoons? Trash can. A grenade? Wow, we finally found something inside one of these. Amazing. It's a control panel. This must be how you operate the boat, right? I don't see the point in moving the boat if I'm not in it. But I can't reach the control panel while I'm sitting in the boat. I might need some help with this one. Alright. It's pizza. Touche, pizza box. Is this a door? What the hell's those spots there? There's spots over there, it's weird. I can't see why I open it. Those are not notes that I can read on the thing. Oh, there's a grenade in there. Can I even take another grenade? No, I'm full. 7 C's. I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to open that door. And by the we need help, we're gonna probably have to get... Alright, so the humming from that thing. We're gonna need Julie's help. It's a wheel. I can turn it left or right. It doesn't do anything, but it's a nice feeling. Having the horizon stretching out in front of you. Alright. Nothing in the buckets. It's the boat. I can get myself... I get it all to myself. Nice. Is that... No, that's... Looks like ammo, but it looks like fake ammo. Wait a minute. Wasn't that a grenade earlier? Did it change into a different item? What the... Can it do that? It's a treasure chest. Oh, it's fake. It doesn't open. I feel a very tangible sense of betrayal. Alright. Hell. I guess since we can do the 7 C's now, we're probably gonna have to talk to Julie to have her help us with that. And then she'll leave the delivery garage and go here. But I have that sneaking suspicion that once we do that, and there's nobody in there, there's gonna be festooned with enemies. So my brain is telling me not to do this yet. And to clear down the downstairs first. I don't think we're gonna need anything else at the moment. I don't know if the gold key will open anything down here. But at least we should be able to take care of the east side and go into these rooms here, take care of what's in those rooms, and then we'll go move Julie into the 7 C's, if my guess is correct. This is just me wanting to make sure that this area is safe. Since thankfully for now there won't be any enemies. Oh wait, is that gasoline? Yes it is. We kinda needed some. Alright, hold up. Well, I have this because we have plenty of it. Now we're gonna have to be careful of unsavory individuals. Alright, the long legs guy. Low on ammo. I don't know if he'll pathfind this way. I mean, I do have grenades. Game? Okay, this is great. So much for using the explosive barrel. It's so hard to tell if that's a fake or not. But it looks more red than purple. That's the southeast exit, which is the utility corridor, which should be safe since it's a save room, but you know. Alright. There's a sign. Calibration route number 3, Tuesday, full of grace. There's a button. It's wired up to the machine on the opposite side. Ugh. It's a machine. Ugh, this is gross. What kind of machine is this anyway? Maybe I could turn it on and see what it does. Control box for this thing. Mm-hmm. Haul it away. Nice. Is there any goodies around the floor that I can't see very well? No. Oh, it was underwhelming. Maybe if there was something between the clamps. Oh, now that I think about it, those are to electrocute something. And if I remember correctly, one of the things that we need to get was a battery. So this is where we go and charge the battery then. That makes some sense. Alright. Need to take care of this unsavory fellow. I don't see anything else in the horizon, at least. It must be just him. Now, if I'm lucky, I can get him to pathfind under this thing, and then maybe I can shoot it down and kill it with it. But unfortunately, it seems like he's going to be stuck there. Wait. Okay. No, he doesn't seem like he's gonna try to pathfind this way. I have plenty of flamethrower ammo. Alright. Number 4. It's a hatch. I can't get into the pipe. Looks like there's some kind of high-tech lock. The display changed. Alright. Must be something we can do for that later. Electrocution machine. Sounds unsavory. Hello? So, Mara, what do you make of them? What do I make of what? The roots. The big green tubes? Those are roots. Why are they called that? That's just what Crow named them. What are they made of? The outer shell is mostly copper. However, the inner core is 24 karat gold. Purest there is. As you know, Trumbull, you... Piteous, I guess? Piteous old leech. Shut up, Tolman, you traitorous old cretin. And all the machinery, and the big circular saw, it's for. We call it root excavation, although harvesting might be a more accurate term. Roots are cut into shorter segments, which are lifted up to the surface. All this just to extract the gold? Correct the mundo. She wasn't talking to you, Trumbull, you hideous old parasite. Bite me, Tolman, you pompous old jackass. Mara, you really should get out of here. I can't leave now. I'm so close. Close to what exactly? Do you even know? Listen, I know you want to. Don't bother with the pep talk. She doesn't care. Quiet out, Trumbull, you greasy old halfwit. Don't talk to me like that, Tolman, you cantankerous old sea sponge. What about you? Mr. Trumbull, what are you doing down here? Hey kiddo, what's shaking? I'm still looking for Edward Crow. Ah, ain't we all, ain't we all? Why are you looking for him? Ah, well, how should I put it? I just need a little help with something. He's on the run from the Brazilian authorities. He came back here to hide. Shut your trap, Trumbull, you self-righteous old busybody. Why did you make me, Trumbull, you bloated old gas bag? So, what happened in Brazil? Crow and I were running a little operation, see? It was something duplicitous? Is that how you say that? In nature, I guess you could say. You were selling the gold, right? The girl from the roots. Oh, you've been reading up on me, have you? Why go all the way to Brazil to sell the gold? It's like too much of a good thing, you know what I mean? No? Well, you see, the gold we scooped out of the roots, right? It's too pure, and there's too much of it. Well, why is that a problem? Crow didn't want anyone connecting the gold back to his land. He didn't want the US government looking into where it was coming from. I was telling the story, Tolman, you uppity old bastard. Well, you were doing a shit job of it, Trumbull, you worthless old junkie. So at least before you got into trouble, you must have been making a lot of money, you and Crow. Eh, you could say that. Then why come back here at all? Why not just go live on a desert island or something? They went and seized my assets, didn't they? All of it. It's all frozen unless I show my face in court, answer all their lovely questions. Oh, but let me guess, Crow kept his name off the paperwork. So he has to keep his share. So he gets to keep his share of the money. Is that why you really came back? To make sure Crow gets dragged down with you? She really sussed you out. Only took her 2 minutes. Quit your cackling, Tolman, you arrogant old snob. I'll laugh at you all I like, Rubble, you dopey old clown. Alright, I guess that's all the information we're gonna get out of these two. Do I really need to break this box? If it's like a health kit, then it'd be a bit worthless. Some ammo would be nice, but you know what they say, if you don't try, you don't know. Ooh, even better. Shotgun shells. Alright. There's a sign. Calibration route number 2, Monday. Pharaoh face. Let's lift this bad boy up. Okay, that's good enough. I wonder if there's really any need for me to do any of this. Or is it just like, you know, oh, this is here because, you know, environmental storytelling, you know, these copper tubes that are holding this gold, I guess, pure gold, and that's how they're cutting it with is that circular saw there, which I'm going to assume is like a diamond blade saw, because gold isn't that hard of a material to cut, but I still imagine it'd be tough to cut anyways. If it's pure gold, I wouldn't know. Anyways, all these saws here and all over the place, they're probably just here as environmental storytelling, telling of the whole excavating and harvesting all this stuff and all this gold to sell off. Alright. That only leaves 2 more rooms in the underground. 2 potential rooms of enemies. Or 3. Because those are, you know, unexplored areas. And then we'll technically be done with the underground segment, but we still have to go into the 7 Seas and get Julie to help us. Hopefully doing what we need to do in down here will de-electrify Crow's office, so we can finally get into that area and see what's crack-a-lacking in there. And then, I guess, do whatever we need to in the 7 Seas, since there's a puzzle there to do. Which I am going to assume we're going to need Julie to help us with. Alright, no time like the present. If I need to, I could shoot that box. Our ammo situation's a little better. Hopefully no unsavory individuals right off the bat. There's an unsavory individual right off the bat. I got a few more grenades worth. There we go. A little bit safer just to use the grenade to get rid of that thing. Oh shit. Alright. He exploded. Figured as much. Looks like a regular box of shotgun shells. Alright. At least we're getting more shotgun shell ammo. I can't tell if that's real or fake. That's fake. Not that I really need it anyways. Alright. I'd rather have this area nice and cleared off. Any more enemies? Oosh. Alright. We're down to just 16. This flamethrower is pretty effective, I'll give it that. Looks like another tankard of gas. Alright. That takes care of all the enemies. So we still have these 2 rooms left. That looks like... what is that? Pistol ammo? I think it's pistol ammo? It's kind of hard to tell. It definitely looks like pistol ammo. It's not Magnum ammo, is it? Alright. I think it's pistol ammo instead. It's hard to tell, but it looks more reddish, I guess. Alright, thank goodness. Alright, that's the way up. We have more shotgun shells, which is always handy. Might as well reload that. Alright. Alright, let's go to the Saturday room. The hell? There's another grenade in there. What's this? It's a map. It shows the central underground area. Alright. Oh. Something there. Those 2 rooms connect to that. A room in the middle. And then a room above and below. But it looks like another elevator. Something there. I wonder if that's the pool the game's been referencing for a while. Probably. But we still don't know how to get into these left and right segments, which we'll probably have to figure out later. But if I had to be a guessing man, once we find the battery, which who knows where the battery is, it could be in Crow's office, or it could be in the 7 Seas, one of those 2 areas. Then we should be able to access that center area. I feel like that center area might be endgame. And I think that's where our questions that we've been looking for might finally get answered there. We still have 1 more room at least we can safely access. Alright. Any goodies in here? No goodies. Well, there is that, which is another grenade. Alright. It's a wooden model. The top layer looks like it's supposed to be grass. The bottom layer looks like more soil or rocks. Calibration route number 7. Saturday. Works hard. Alright, I guess that's everything in here. So we've been on every day of the week going clockwise. All that's left is the route to the left, or to the right, which should be Sunday. Oh, got turned around. There we go, that's better. Anyways, it should be safe since we killed all the enemies. That was a health kit now. Now it's like a fake ammo. I guess fake ammo spots will just change then? Alright, let me just have the shotgun ready. It's a handwritten letter. Hey Ed, did you get my rock shipment? Why don't you answer the phone? What's going on over there, Marv? There's a sign. Calibration route number 1, Sunday. Preserve for prosperity. And there's no, like, circular saw or anything. And there's a health kit here, which we don't need. It's some kind of machine. I think it's a generator. It looks ancient. I wonder what's power. I wonder what is powering. Let's turn that off. Actually, I have no idea how to turn it off. It looks fragile, though. Maybe I can just destroy it. Let's, you know, make a little bit of distance, then. So where's this music coming from? Like, sort of jazzy music. Like old-timey jazzy-ish music. There's no radio. A whole bunch of bottles everywhere. Probably for, like, alcohol. Alright. Anyways. That takes care of the generator. I was expecting a little bit more out of that, but I guess not. Alright. I've just noticed all of these have little yellow circles around them, and this one doesn't. I'm guessing this route is the only one that's uncut, since it's quote-unquote safe for preservation. That's my guess. Unfortunately, there's no way to cut this route. If there was, we can do that, like with all the other rooms that had circular saws. But I guess not. Alright, I guess that more or less takes care of what we can do in the underground until we can find a way to open up the little tunnels on the side so we can go into the middle ground and see what we can do there. I'm assuming if we can find the battery, we can put that into the what do you call it? The animatronic crow. Then we can have that move there, out of the way, and then we can finally go down here. I'm guessing that's how we're supposed to get down here. And if the side rooms are alternate ways of entering and exiting, this is something I'm not sure. Well, either way, I think we got a lot done this episode, at least. So it might be a good time to save ye olden game and call it a night with this episode. Because, while the Seven Seas area is safe for the time being, we're going to need to move Julie there, I'm going to assume. Because we're going to need help with her being on the control panel and us being on the boat. Whatever that accomplishes. Alright. Do I really need to shoot that? Probably not. I mean, we could get more shotgun shells or some more bullets to replace, or a grenade even. But do I really need to waste it? I mean, I might as well do it now. There wasn't even anything in it. Oh well, at least we tried. And in the end, we did. Worthless barrel. Alright. That takes care of everything we can do for the time being. Let's just go in here and save the game. We got a lot of stuff taken care of, at least. We finally have the gold key. And we finally de-electrified the door, which I'm assuming that generator was doing. So now we can go into Crow's office as well. And then we gotta go into the Seven Seas and see what we need to do in there. And then hopefully one of those two areas will lead us the right path that we need to go in order for us to get like the battery, which I'm assuming we're gonna have to charge down here in the electrocution room. And then once we get the battery, I think we can finally get to the end of the game, I am going to assume. I'm not sure how much there is more left of the game, to be fairly honest. I'm assuming that once we take care of whatever's in Crow's office and then whatever's in the 7 Seas, probably the 7 Seas first and then Crow's office, then we'll be able to, I assume, get to the end of the game and see what mysteries are left there. And, well, finally get the answers we're seeking about this whole fiasco. But that'll be for another time in another place, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Crow Country. Next time, we're gonna do what we can and see if we can get to the end of the game. I don't know if we'll finish the game next time, but we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Later, folks.